Afternoon and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever in the world you are. Semi-final Saturday action on the FIVB World Tour of Beach Volleyball. We've got a very, very tasty semi-final about to get underway. It is the combination from Chile, the brothers Esteban and Marco Grimaud, up against this exciting and excitable French combination of Yusuf Crew, Edouard Rollinson. Hello and welcome. My name is Jonathan Fogarty. It is a privilege to bring you semi-final Saturday here at Manly Beach. Joining me in commentary is the lady who's done it all and seen it all and lived to tell. Kerry Pottast. Semi-finals. This is great.
Yeah, live to tell the tale. I love that. Yeah, on my home beach, some of the best beach volleyballers in the world fighting it out for those all-important qualification points for next year's Olympic Games.
Oh yeah, really looking forward to this one. Interesting matchup. The Grimaud brothers, the Chilean combination, are our number 2 seeds. The French and Rollinson, the 28th seeds. So it's really interesting that the different seedings have maybe not necessarily pointed to where the form line would be. Esteban and Marco, the brothers, have been playing together since 2011. This is their 60th FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour event together.
Well, that certainly pays a lot of dividends, playing 60 events together, having that combination. Being brothers, of course, take out of that, you know, there's that love-hate relationship. They know each other extremely well, but it's obviously working for them.
We are ready to go. Chile in the green, the French combination are in blue. Nice defensive start for the French combination. Just so you know who's who, Yusuf Crew, he's doing the majority of the defensive work. He's got the short, cropped hair. Edouard Rollinson, his partner, up at the net. Marco Grimaud in the red hat. He'll be doing the majority of the blocking for the Chileans. His brother Esteban, the younger by a year, will be maestro, I'm sure. No, that's a fair dig for the maestro, but it's gone straight back to France. And he couldn't get the second one, so pound, we are underway. A semi-final, a spot in the gold medal match. Kerry, win this game, you're guaranteed a medal.
Well, that's exactly right. You win this game, you're going to fight it out for the gold. So, you know, silver sometimes is the worst position because you lose your last match. So the first semi-final, like this semi-final, this is worth a lot, absolutely. Losing this, you could finish 4th, and that's also that part that you don't really want to focus on at this point of the match. You want to come out, just feel free, be excited. The crowd's coming back now after a bit of rain. The court is good. The sand is amazing. There's not much wind. Really perfect conditions for both these teams.
Absolutely. Esteban and Marco, the Grimaud brothers, of course, they Olympians. They went to the Rio Olympic Games in 2016. They finished 19th. So, you know, they've got some good experience. They've gone through an Olympic qualification journey together already. So that's going to give them, I think it's a net touch call. It's going to give them the program or this Olympic qualification period, the fact that they've done it before. I guess they know the road that they're setting out on. Scoreboard 3-2 at the moment. Chileans up by 1. How's the heat? We're going to see a lot of hard-driven balls. I think we can absolutely guarantee that. That's Rollinson wearing the cap. He'll go back to what is the northern end of Manly Beach. And you can see the flag of the nations there. It's sitting properly, but not really being blown about too much by any breeze. You know, this is as delightful as it could possibly be for a match of beach volleyball. That was pretty delightful as well.
Oh, it's a lovely way to start off this first part of semi-final. A few big swings, big blocks. Very aggressive start, which is good to see because both these teams, they're in it. They're ready to go. They're not tentative. It doesn't seem like there's any nerves out there.
4 points to 3 in France's favour in the side change, but Marco Grimaud, all 6'5", have been crushing that one away. 29-year-old. They took a first in the Tokyo 2018 event, the Grimaud brothers, the Chileans, so they've had a recent victory on the FIVB World Tour. So, you know, they're a combination that knows their way to the podium and has recently done it. Oh, it's a good dig. Free ball comes over. Surely the French will make them pay maximum price. Boy, it's only just caught the line, though.
Well, that first dig from Chile really was an athletic play. But to chase down that last ball was just, didn't have any gas in the tank.
Yusuf Crew, that he will go in and peel back from his service position. He kind of he didn't really get in, he didn't really get back, did he? It's a terrible place to get stuck.
It's just that one ball was set quite tight. At least it didn't hit him anywhere that it hurt.
Marco Grimault for the Chilean outfit, the Chilean brothers. Second ball play. Yeah, good vision from Yusuf Crew. Crew and Rollinson, the combination in blue from France, have been out in Australia for a little while. They played in the Australian Open event last weekend, so they've been here in Manly for a couple of weeks really preparing for this. So, you know, they have left no stone unturned in preparation for this. They've gone about their work very professionally. 6-all. Little net touch call on the blocking player. All right, the French getting ready again. Yusuf Crew again serving, see if he can get in and make a better blocking fist of it on this occasion. Once again, the drop shot, good poise, good control. The Chilean combination playing nice and calm.
So there's nothing in it between these two teams now. They're really testing each other, I think, with a few different plays, bringing the aggression. A couple of big blocks, tough serves. A bit in trouble here, France. Goes for the big swing. What a hit.
A little slap of the chair referee's hand there. The ball cut off the blocker's hands and into the first referee. So that was a nice moment from Yusuf to go and kind of apologise to the ref for blocking the ball. And it sounded like it caught all of his fingers. That sounded painful. Oh, and there's a whistle on the double hit call. Haven't seen too many of those this weekend. The setting's been pretty high standard. Even when we had the rain come through earlier, Manly Beach, the ladies were setting the ball beautifully. So that is an uncharacteristic technical error, but it gives you a 9-7 scoreboard. In a spot, but the block of Marco Grimault, the senior of the brothers, well, that was delightful. He's absolutely monstered that block. 10-7.
Got 2 inches only on his brother, so he's. You'll see him run to the net.
About 18 months as well. He is the elder of the two.
And most of the times with most teams, you'll see there is a significant difference between the blocker and the defender. Obviously, the taller player does most of the blocking, as you'll see here with France.
Rollinson finds the baseline. Well, that is very nice indeed. Edouard Rollinson, the 30-year-old, gets a cheap point for Team France. Very satisfying to land that serve on the baseline like that. 9-10 the scoreboard. Oh, but the ball control really good. That's Esteban, the defensive player.
Chile had such a tough quarterfinal to get through to this one. You know, they were really battling it out there, and it was a long match. 1 hour and 6 minutes. And
that was only a couple of hours ago, so it's not as if they've had a big break. You know, at the sharp of these events, you got to be able to back up. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, my goodness. We have a player down. He's not in good shape.
Yeah, that sounded, you could hear it as he landed. There's a genuine medical time.
I think it's his shoulder.
Like Yusuf Crew has come down. Gee, you don't like to see this at any level in any sport. Medical attention straight out to him. The noise that he made was pretty obvious that he'd hurt himself as he came down. I don't see any way that he'll be able to continue this match. This might be, sadly, a technical forfeit due to injury, and that would be the worst possible way. We were just talking about the road for these guys, Yusuf Crew and Edouard Rollinson. They've been so thorough in their preparation to get to this event. he's gone down in a bit of a heap there. So he is in good hands. Gee, the crowd is hushed. You don't like to see those scenes. So just to recap, we are in the early stages of men's semi-final number 1. It is the Chilean combination, Grimaud and Grimaud, up against the French combination of Crew and Rollinson. And I can report that it is Yusuf Crew that has hit the ground pretty hard. We don't know the nature of the injury. He is obviously in very, very good hands. And we will give you updates as they come to hand.
It's quite possible that his shoulder dislocated on that hit, and that is quite painful, but the crowd is hushed now.
Well, I just don't know how to respond. We just, look, the match had just started. We're only, 20 points in. Chile leading 11-9. And boy, the way that he responded made it pretty clear to all involved that he is genuinely injured himself. Let's hope not in a serious way. Maybe it's not enough to continue today. Maybe worst case scenario, he can go to a playoff match tomorrow. Let's hope it's not in any way season ending, because that would be such a shame. But certainly it is not seen death for the athlete.
Okay, there's definitely.
So all right, there we have it. The crowd hushed and the athlete and Yusuf Crew being well looked after.
I would say the referees are only a few minutes away from calling this match off.
Yeah, I can't see a scenario where Yusuf is able to continue this match. Of course, an injured athlete can have a 5-minute injury timeout, but I suspect this is beyond the scope of a 5-minute injury timeout. Let's just hope for Yusuf's career and year ahead that this is just a pothole on the road to bigger and better things. You can see the children. What a shame. This match had promised so much, Kerry. This was going to be such a tight and hard-fought affair. These two teams, immense respect for one another. And I can't help but feel that the combination from Chile are going to be put through to the gold medal game in a fashion that they won't want to take.
No, exactly. We just all hope that everything goes well for Crew, and we can just get him off the sand, get him fixed, get him well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get him feeling a little bit better, but obviously they don't want to move him at this point in case there is a dislocation perhaps, and they don't want to get any further damage. So, Stanley Beach, it's a beautiful day. Not such a beautiful day for the players right now. The crowd isn't on the beach. The crowd is around.
Isn't it? This is a tough physical. It's a non-contact sport. That doesn't mean your body doesn't take an incredible strain, an incredible load. And for Yusuf Crew, absolutely cherry-ripe fitness. We talked about the preparation of the French combination had been first class. They'd been out here for a number of weeks getting ready. They'd played in the Australian Championships just last weekend. They've played so well getting through this event. They had to come through the qualifier themselves.
They've actually played 8 matches since Wednesday.
Yep.
So pretty much 2 matches a day. And none of those matches are easy. Really pushing them to the limit.
The crowd are acknowledging Yusuf Crew now. He seems to be at least a little bit upright. They're going to gently take him away. So there it is. I think we can probably confirm that this match is now going to be a forfeit in favour of the combination from Chile. So there it is, semi-final number 1. We haven't had official confirmation yet, but all signs point to this being a walkover, and the Chilean combination of Esteban and Marco Grimaud will go through. But that smile, wow.
Yeah. He'll be okay, he'll be fine.
French volleyball fans, that man is a champion. He's up and about. can he come back tomorrow? That's the question. But in the scope of a much broader Olympic qualification cycle, I would almost say, Kerry, tomorrow is not relevant at this stage.
No, he'll be wanting to get very well looked after. Shaking hands now with his opponent. It's almost apologising that he can't finish the match, and getting a nice round of applause from the crowd, letting them know that he's okay. It was awful to hear him screaming there. You never want to hear that. He'll be going off to get somebody to really look at that shoulder and let he's okay.
There's an MRI scan waiting for him, so that will be the end of that. I think we can now confirm that semi-final number 1 will be called a victory by default. The Chilean combination, Esteban, Marco Gramont, they're going to